We'll be talking about poverty and how to help stop it.
Yes, that's what
Can
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
Can I
answer the second question?
Yes, last one, because right now we'd like to start with the video.
When I hear the word poverty, I feel it's me like the people that don't have shelter.
Yeah, that's true. And there are so many other things other people think about. So right now we'll be starting with our video. Our video consists of a poem.
Now we will be sharing our creative expression.
Yes.
Poverty is a situation that some people face. We should all help try to find their place.
Poverty is a dangerous phase. Helping is easy, but for others, it isn't that breezy.
In your face. Poverty is a situation we all need. We have to make it right. But some people don't really care. That's why we should make it fair. At the end, we should help to make a goal. The world will have a new world.
That was our creative expression. Right now we'll be sharing with you our Google Slides PowerPoint talking about, as some of you said, poverty.
Representation.
Yes. Poverty.
Poverty.
Poverty. والجغرافيا السياسية.
غزل العطية.
هيا الشيخ.
حبيب التربوي. جودي الشامي.
ريان حيدرة.
نور إبراهيم. رامي الشهري. رصين عبيد.
سما دحدولي.
نار شنيفي.
يارا الحامد. Our inquiry theme, sharing the planet. Our central idea, people have different perspectives on poverty and their struggles.
Key concepts: form, responsibility, change. Related concept: impact, responsibility, cooperation.
Our lines of inquiry, different forms of poverty, impact of poverty on individuals and their society. How can we stop poverty?
Poverty is the state of not having enough material possessions or income for a person's basic needs.
There are different types of poverty. Today we will be talking about the two main ones, which are absolute and relative poverty.
Impacts of poverty on individuals. There is no single cause of poverty. Poverty constructs during an unexpected crisis, a series of problems, job loss, or divorce. These prices can be particularly irritating when compounded by other
work factors, such as large oceanic limited skills training, lack of savings, or lack of family support.
Poverty makes fear, anxiety, tension, and worry always worry. Inside poverty, which feels like the loss of not what, is always there like a cold earth to remind you that tomorrow will be the same.
Absolute poverty. Absolute poverty is when your income is too low to afford the basic needs. This includes food, shelter, clothes, healthcare, and more. As you see in the picture below, it says extreme absolute poverty. Basically, it's giving us countries, and the blue represents the year 2000. The red represents the year 2015.
Haya, can you zoom it a little bit? Relative poverty. Relative poverty is when you have enough money to afford to buy nothing but the basic needs.
Yes, and as you see in the picture below, it says President Relative Poverty, and it's the same thing over here, but right now it's only telling us poverty rate 60% less than the average incomes in 2 out past 3 years. And it's also listing the countries below.
The rate, so like the years and the countries, the different rates, poverty gets lower or poverty gets higher.
Yes, exactly.
Poor children are much more likely to have a lower birth weight, and infants living in a poor households face higher rates of food um, insecurity, which impairs healthy development.
As the adults, lower income individuals experience higher rates of illness, diseases, and disabilities than those who have higher income.
So we should stop poverty because it causes bad health, and also because let the whole world we're trying to let the whole world zero hunger before 2030.
Action. For our action, we had an interview with Miss Marwana Al-Hithani. She told us about Al-Nahda charity and the programs that they are providing to help poor people. We decided to meet with Miss Arwa, who is a member of Al-Nahda, and she is presented to us Al- the program in their charity. This project aims to create technology awareness through giving beneficiaries the, the basic technology skills which keep them modern and up to date on how to use the internet and be ready for shining for the shining future. Internet usage becomes an integral part of everyday life and aware of benefit from governments and electronic services.
And the corona pandemic didn't stop us from making our action applicable, so we decided on volunteers to teach children new skills to be able to have their own job. Later, with a stable economic status, Miss Arwa scheduled a weekly calls with the children to have an online teaching program, and hopefully when life goes back to normal, we will be volunteering physically in the charity.
The reference. And
And this is our bibliography website. We added in our bibliography the URL database.
Decision-making positions. So this is our aim. We aim to empower 10,000 we aim to empower advocacy. So guys, the SDGs, which are the Sustainable Development Goals, they are trying to do things such as, employment rate. When people are not employed, it's a high percentage. So what they want to do is they want to lower this percentage from 11.6 to 7. And they want to increase the women's participation in the workforce from 22 to 30. This would ensure that women are taking leadership roles and they're taking roles in different aspects, not just in leadership roles. They also want to increase the household savings from 6% to 10%. So you studied poverty, you understand the different types of poverty. This is one of the goals that will help household people to save money and how they will understand about their income and how to save up money and to understand their budgets monthly, yearly. So this is one of the goals for the Sustainable Development Goals. And they also want to raise the nonprofit sector's contribution to the GDP. The GDP is about the gross development profit from less than 1% to 5%. I also want to talk about Nahda's Research Center. So in the Nahda Center they wanted to produce academic research and they optimized the collection of management programs of Nahda. So you guys can hear me. I'm just, are you guys with me?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And they took on different programs. These programs, they study the long-term effects of the different programs. So we have Takafo, the commute program, and Mustafa. They did different publications as well as they did their events to understand how their work is, how the long-term effects of their research center. The advocacy program is about delivering awareness campaigns, participation in national communities, decision-making.
Yes, so basically what we were just watching was the interview that we did with Miss Arwa. And she's basically explaining us what is Al-Nahda program and Al-Qudra program. Right now we'll be sharing with you our other Padlet that you're basically telling us how we did in our presentation and what we can add. So the questions over here are things we need to add to our presentation. What do you like the most about our presentation? How was our presentation? And was it worth joining our presentation? If you like,
the tablet is in the chat.
Yes, I'll be sending it now. Please, all of you, come answer our questions. So in the next presentation, hopefully, if you watch us see, we know how to be better.
It doesn't let us answer the Padlet because
it isn't showing for us. It only shows
We
for you
can
guys.
we can tell who is presenting the Padlet to put our answer.
Okay, can you
Yeah,
please?
it's not letting us
It's I
because
can see that people over here are typing. So should I try resending?
I think these are people. I think these are your classmates or something because others
yeah,
can.
where's the
But okay, who can type? Please, can you give us your reflection orally, please? We'd like to
Yes.
hear from you as well. We'd like to hear from you your reflection. How did you see the girls' work? Please.
Yes. Please do. Um so does anyone have any answers for the first question? Things we need to add to our presentation?
Yes, I do.
Please tell us.
Your presentation was nice and all, but I think you need to add more photos and a little more information about how you can help the cause.
Okay.
Thank you for your feedback.
Thank you.
I have.
Okay.
What is it?
Okay.
I think that you did really good in the information, but I think you should add a bit more pictures because there was a bit too much writing. So I think besides that writing, we should add a bit more pictures.
Yeah.
Okay.
can
Okay.
I say?
I have
May I
one
add?
too.
I know.
Okay.
May I add something?
Yes, of course you
Can
can.
I
Sure.
say?
Yeah, of course.
I really
One
liked
by
your
one.
presentation. I really liked your presentation, but I think you needed to add something to spice it up a bit, like sneak